Good evening, I'm Andrew Lawrencer. First tonight in Lansing News, yesterday we told you that the Michigan House GOP used a rare rule that allowed the Appropriations Committee to cut $645 million from projects across the state. It caused an uproar with Democrats in the House. It was an incredibly rare move done on a party line vote and without debate. Today, my UP News radio partners at the Keweenaw Report sat down with Appropriations Committee member Representative Greg Markkanen of Hancock in an episode of Copper Country Today to ask him about those cuts. Markkanen breaking out how that vote happened.
Appropriations Chair Ann Bolin found I think it's a 1984 clause in a PA that says that, we can put a break on that and then bring it back, pull it back, claw it back, and then have reprioritize that funding and have people come in and testify on what they want and why it's important to them. And
Copper Country Today host Todd VanDyke pressing Markkanen, saying that many local initiatives are worried about losing crucial funding. Markkanen repeating a line from Speaker Matt Hall that funding is not gone forever, he says. The Speaker admittedly says the cuts are also part of a negotiation tactic for future budgets, and Markkanen insisting that the committee maneuver was about transparency for projects funding. This first is Todd VanDyke's reaction to that.
But you haven't exactly released a list of what you've killed right now, so that's not very transparent.
Well, it's coming out.
Now, there are some organizations that had already started spending this money, and now all of a sudden you pull this little obscure rule out of the hat and you upend everything. There are organizations that have been really caught short by this.
Yeah.
Is that fair, ethical, and Christian?
Well, that's a good question, Todd. Good question. I didn't make the decision to do this go through this process with this PA. I am on the Appropriations Committee, but I follow the Speaker's instructions on this.
Markkanen said that he did work to secure alternative funding for UP projects that he knows about. He says a narrative circulating that lists Aspirus Ironwood with cuts is a rumor spread by his political opponent. My UP News will wait an official breakout of the cut programs to confirm that. That full interview, very fascinating, Copper Country Today with Todd VanDyke, premieres on radio stations by Keweenaw Report on Sunday mornings and can be found on most podcast apps for listeners.